Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
You know, both teams are competitive, but not necessarily playing yet at a championship level. And part of what makes this battle so intriguing is how close they are.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, B.A., and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of a game. You have to admire it.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Booker. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
And here's Cunningham. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You know, you can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
Back to Booker. Nice jump shot.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Brunson taking his time here. Shoots over Booker. And it's Brunson missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Booker gets double teamed. Over Brunson. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And here's Charlotte now, after Memphis picked up the 3 with their last shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. So it'll be Devin Booker shooting. Jalen Brunson picks one up. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Hornets trail by 5. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Booker's got 10.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Brunson on the drive. Dunn outside. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Kessler. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Mourning. Here's Salone. Lots of room. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Oh, Brandon Miller with the pretty feed.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Robinson. And stolen by Booker. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Miller. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
What a big-time talent Brandon Miller is. Send it home, young sir.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Salah. Now here's Miller. Brunson defending. Miller outside. Kessler with a rebound. Memphis leading. Inside. Back to Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post. Cunningham's got his second basket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And a high-scoring first quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Now here's Allen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And it's Nowitzki missing.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Brown. Fires in the triple. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. To the inside. Knocked away. Brown with a steal. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Harper. Back to Brown. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Nowitzki. Defended by Gordon. Memphis trailing here. Outside Jones. Pass to Aiden. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And so it's Charlotte with it. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Nowitzki, that one's good.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Now here's Gordon. Still no points.
Ron Harper. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Jones. Pass to Gordon. And again it's Memphis missing. Charlotte leading by 4. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And here's Brown. Robinson defending. Here's Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. Up and over Gordon. And it's Nowitzki missing. Grizzlies trail by 4. Gordon outside. Back to Jones. Pass to Gordon to win the run. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Here's Charlotte. Miller outside. Pass to Mourning. Beyond the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. Grizzlies trail by 4. Gordon attacking. Now Robinson. That one's good from the corner. Robinson's gotten his first basket of the night. Miller outside. Count it. Good. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Well, Brandon Miller has proven himself as a multi-positional player, Doris.
He has, and in this era of positionless basketball, Brandon Miller is a guy who can fit in a lot of different systems. He can shoot the jump shot. He can play face-up off the bounce. You can use your size to overpower guards in a mismatch. A lot to like with Brandon Miller. Boy, the delivery from Booker, so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And no luck that time either.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Mourning. Booker surveying the D. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Grizzlies trail by 5.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. He got it up. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Hornets. They're up by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Booker. Booker flying in for the flush.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Pass to Kessler. Back to Brunson. Dunn outside. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
Here's Mourning. Outside Booker to the paint. And Salong gets it to go. Salong, he's gotten his second bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And stolen by Booker. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Miller with it. Picked up by Cunningham. Pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Here's Knipple. Robinson defending. Ooh, Kessler with the block.
Boy, strong denial by Kessler at the rim. The 7-footer having none of it.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Cunningham, left side. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Guys?
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Charlotte's shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Guys, you know this. Brandon Miller plays the game with a high level of intelligence, and at 6'9", that length, not a bad addition to that.
Now here's Dunn. Pass to Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution on the board.
Charlotte leading by 9. Here's Harper. Yet to see a basket. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Cunningham outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, B.A., it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Here's Robinson. Nice shot from the wing. Robinson's got 8 points.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
James outside. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Such a disruptive defender, Kessler, one of the best shot blockers this league has to offer.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. 5 to shoot. Pass to Nowitzki. Up and overdone. Nowitzki, that one's good. Nowitzki's got his third basket on the night right there. Outside Brunson. Outside Robinson. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 10-2 run here. Down low. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. And stolen by Cunningham. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Brunson outside. From the corner, it's Jalen Brunson.
Well, the high-valued three-point shot from the corners, Jalen Brunson steps in and knocks it down.
Here's Harper. Soft touch off the glass. Harper's got his first points of the game.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Cunningham. Tipped. And they'll get another chance. Got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Charlotte closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Gets the 3 ball to go.
I'll tell you, tough first half, puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Now here's Booker. And there it is for him. And the Hornets lead by 10.
Well, we've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
And there's a pick. Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
Pass to Robinson. From the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
To the middle. Here's Mourning. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Instinctual playmaker. Booker very crafty in distributing to his teammates.
And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Booker. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Smith outside. Takes a three. The three is in.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Miller outside. Up top, Booker. Puts up the tray. Devin Booker for 3.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Now Cunningham. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Punching it inside, attacking the heart of that defense. I love it.
Hornets leading by 11. Beyond the arc. It's good from beyond the arc.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And stolen by Brunson. Smith. Here's Brunson. For 3. Yes, sir, with the 3.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Now Booker. Here's the pick. Miller fires. Oh, the long ball, no good.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Charlotte.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Devin Booker.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point ball game.
Devin Booker has prided himself on talking to all the game's greats because he believes his talent is worthy of that. This guy, an all-around threat who's so dangerous with the ball.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
Now here's Booker. Here's Knipple. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
That free throw good from Brunson. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, critical trip to the line. He knocks him in and gives him a little cushion down the stretch.
16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Shot's no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And so it's Charlotte winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the